Digital World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode. Never got the mic, okay.
Because I forgot.
Welcome back to another episode of DaBooth312, broadcasting on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, DaBoothRadio.com, and Classic House Radio. Hopefully you guys are doing well today. If you're in Chicagoland area, make sure you button up because this weather's been crazy between the sleet and then a little bit of flurries and then cold rain. And, yeah, winter is upon us here in Chicago. But we had a great show. We're going to heat it up from our station. And hopefully you guys are doing well. Ron, what's going on with you, brother? Happy birthday to our very own DJ Ron Tinsley.
Big 494949. Thank you. Thank you for the birthday wishes, everybody. I have my fellow Sagittarius brother in the studio with us today, Mr. Avon. And he had a Sag party last night at the Lodge that we're going to talk about in a few seconds. And then myself, I was at the 5800 with DJ Box, DJ Alicia, Brian Williams, DJ Bad Boy Beto. We all threw down over there, and it was just phenomenal. So party started last night, and it's continuing to go on. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Oh, definitely, brother. You know, we always love the support. And I know my dad's birthday's coming up, too, so he's another Sagittarius. His birthday's coming up on the 13th, so
okay.
You know, I appreciate it, and I love you guys, and you know, happy birthday to all Sagittarian. So, Avon, thank you so much for being a guest and being on the show with us, man.
Well, thank you guys for having me.
So, before we got on the air, man, you were sitting here spitting all this great stuff. I mean, I love the vibe behind what you're doing. You obviously have the passion behind what you're doing, and why don't you tell everybody a little bit about you and what you do?
Hello, everyone. My name is Avon. You know, I also go by Mr. 1208. A native Chicago, and I'm a proud member and supporter of the culture of house music. I love house music like a New Yorker loves hip hop. And I've been a part of this culture since I was 15 years old. And I'm going to turn 50 next week. And I just try to represent it in Chicago to the best of my ability.
Well, what he left out is, and very humbly spoken, what he left out is he's also not just a DJ, but a producer as well. I had the privilege of having him on the Red Lab on Friday, and he opened up the show with his track. If you didn't see it, you need to tune in. I hope you play it today. Mm-hmm. I was disappointed last night when you got on the decks and you didn't start off with your track. I was like, man, he ain't playing his. Right? But he threw down anyway. But how many tracks? Is that your first track, or do you have other tracks that you have?
No, actually, can you curse on here? Is this a curse?
Well, try to keep this clean as possible.
Well, the track that Ron is talking about, Feel That Stuff, Do That Stuff, is it's actually my second track. You know, my first track came out with me and Liddell Townsend.
Oh, okay.
And it's entitled Falling. And it's Maurice Joshua's label on Track Source. And that was my first track that we came out that I was a part of in the production. It features me. It's by Liddell Townsend. It made a little noise. It's remixed by Grammy Award-winning Maurice Joshua.
Okay.
I was proud of it. And that was my first venture out.
Nice.
Beautiful. Wow. And you are a independent. You're not on a label.
No, independent.
See? Chicago owned, as he said, independent.
Mm-hmm.
He's right here on the booth, and we got to get your track so we can put you in our rotation, which we talked about at the Red Lab.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I also got tracks out with DJ Alicia on Bandcamp.
Okay.
Yeah, we have songs on Bandcamp together.
What's the name of that? Or are you able to talk about it?
It's under the DJ Alicia, you know. We collaborated on, you know, some things, and we put some stuff out there, and it's featuring Avon. And I'm proud of it. You go on DJ Alicia page, you'll be able to catch it. It's a banger too.
Okay.
You know, but you know, we go down like that. So I've been a part of writing and arranging.
So is most of your music on Bandcamp then, or is there other locations?
I have one on Traxsource, one on Bandcamp.
Okay.
I'm thankful for that. The one that Ron is speaking about is not even on either source right now. So
okay.
It's like I'm slowly going into putting some things out. I wanted to focus on one thing at a time, and the most area that I was concentrating on was getting my DJ skills to where I needed them to be able to represent myself, my family, the way that I need to.
Okay.
Now, do you feel that your DJ skill has improved, helped, or didn't matter to the production side of what you're doing?
No, they definitely matter from the production side. I think as a DJ, you grow to appreciate production even that much more from a DJ standpoint, because you know the things that a DJ is looking for. You know the intros, the outros, the DJ breaks. You know, if you're a lover of long tracks, you still got to be able to sacrifice your ego to allow a DJ to escape halfway through.
Right.
You know, I mean, you can make the most beautiful music like Prince, but you got to be able to give somebody an escape, because maybe the dance floor don't have that type of attention span.
Right.
And sometimes you're stuck in these tracks. You know, beautifully arranged, but you know, you need an escape. And as a DJ, I understand that in going into production, what a DJ is looking for too. And I think sometimes that you have to surrender your artistry and able to still support that. Maybe have a DJ friendly version and
right.
And one that you want to put out.
And it's funny you say that, because there's some tracks that I really like, but I tend to stay away from them in my sets because it's not DJ friendly. And I'm not gonna badmouth anybody, but there's been some soulful tracks that I'm like, when they produced this, why didn't they make it DJ friendly? Like the outro ends on lyrics and it just drops off. It doesn't give you that back door to go out of. And I'm like, why did they do that? And I get it. You know, you may not be doing it for the DJ. You're doing it for the artist, or the artist wants to do it for the record, or the record label is telling them. But I'm like, if you're trying to stay house, you should be in that mindset. So I get totally what you're saying. So let me ask you this. How long have you been a DJ? And who inspired you to be a DJ?
I've been a DJ on a serious side for six years.
Okay.
6 years now. My inspirations go back to, like I said, I've been in house music since I was 15 years old. My first inspiration is my cousin, Fast Eddie.
Okay.
When I was 15 years old, I was carrying his crates of records to GCI, to the Taste of Chicago, to Track Records, to DJ International. I've been around a lot of big names since I was 15 years old. And I've been studying the history and the culture of this since I was 15 years old, and I was introduced to it the right way. He was my biggest inspiration. He made me fall in love with house music, even though he represents a different side of house music than what I actually fell in love with. But he was my biggest source of my inspiration. And from there, you know, in being around the culture and the scene, I began more into a deep house scene. As I got older, I went more into a soulful direction.
Okay.
You know, my other cousin is Glenn Underground. And I was just actually here probably a year or so ago with my cousin. And he became a big source of my inspiration. Liddell Townsend was the first person who took me on and gave me music and took me to the DJ store and helped me buy my equipment.
Okay. And
outside of that, you know, I hooked up with DJ Alicia through art, the art side of myself, and she became an influence and helped me out a great bit of the way.
Okay.
I painted covers for Terry Hunter. I've been around him behind the scenes, became a big part of my influence, and, you know, I just took it from there, and I just was focused and driven after that, you know. My own crew, Internal Affairs, Ladybug, Melvin Gentry, Rough Rock, you know, iron sharpens iron, and I made some great associations with some great people that helped forge me into what I'm putting out now.
Okay. You mentioned a lot of people that we've had either on the show or used to be a part of the show, Ladybug, one of them. and got to see her last night supporting, which was great. So where do you want to see yourself as a producer DJ as you move forward in your career? What are your some, if you don't mind, because I know it's kind of personal, what are some of your accolades that or goals to accomplish as an accolade?
Well, I've always been guilty. You know, I'm multi-talented. You know, I paint. You know, I'm a tattoo artist of 26 years, a professional tattoo artist. That's what, you know, as I stopped tattooing, I went more into DJing. And I've always been good at a couple of things, you know, but I wanted to slow myself down to be great at something. And, you know, I'm also a Freemason, so I believe in mastering one level before you go to the next. So even though Liddell introduced me to a production side of things and told me, hey, you're a great songwriter, you know, you're going to teach me how to arrange or whatever. When I respect something, I sit back and I study it. So I respect production, I respect the artistry that comes behind that. And the first thing is you're intimidated by it and you're like, man, that's something else for me to learn. And it's like right now, I was focused on, I have to establish myself as a DJ. Mm-hmm. I'm not doing it for shits and giggles. You know, I wanted to establish myself as a DJ. So the production side of myself, I slowed down. I've had Glenn around, everybody saying, hey, you need to get into this production. And I'm like, I plan on it, and that's my plan. But I wanted to establish myself as a DJ. I wanted to be taken serious as a DJ.
Amen.
Because I came into house music as, oh, that's the artist. I was painting live at parties and, you know, dancing to the beat, painting, you know, like you seen me last night. And everybody knew me as the artist. They knew me as a tattoo artist. They knew me as, oh, he's an artist. And I'll be like, oh, I can DJ too. Oh, yeah, okay, but he's still an artist.
Right.
So to break away from the artist side of things, I had to focus on being a DJ. Being around the Dale Town cell, being around Glenn or whatever, I was, of course, influenced by production. And I threw my hat out there and saying, okay, cool. And I did some things that I'm proud of, but I still had to focus on being a DJ. Now that things are getting into that, I started to be a part of establishing my own crew, Internal Affairs. That took me into promotion. The Twitch era took off. The pandemic took a great turn, which was great for me because it put everybody on an even playing ground. Mm-hmm. And I was a part of the first Twitch wave, introduced to that by DJ Alicia, and I put together a pretty successful Twitch show.
And it's tough. It's tough. Yeah. I'm on Twitch too.
Yeah.
And it's tough because I promote on Twitch and for the Red Lab, and it is tough to get the Twitch followers.
Yeah.
I mean, it is.
See,
it's tougher than the Facebook.
Yeah, our numbers go up and down with our show here because we're on Twitch right now as well, and all of our platforms. You know, depending on the following, people do change up. So there's times you'll see a large following on one platform and lesser on another, and then as it evolves, same thing. And you know, Avon, it's really an honor to have you here because, again, you know, I'm sure all of our guests hear it as well as see it in your face that your heart is really into this and you want to do the best you possibly can to show your best. And we appreciate that. We always ask for that from anyone that comes in here to give 100% of what you do. Because, I mean, don't get me wrong, we have a lot of DJs that they're not trying to do this for a living, it's a side hustle, or it's just for a passion. Well, it seems like you have a little bit of all that. You have a passion for what you're doing, making it a hustle, and a business. And that's a great thing in itself because not everyone is able to do that. So,
yeah, I
good
think
job.
The Twitch thing it's like a double-edged sword. You know, it's just like all forms of social media. You can get caught up in a Twitch trap. You know, the revenues that come with Twitch will allow you to abandon your true format and chase the Twitch riches. And then people who get involved in the Twitch riches, they expand outside of Chicago and it introduces you to a broader market, but you got to be still true to which way direction you're trying to go. So when I developed the Twitch show, I put together my crew, Internal Affairs, and I said to my crew, I said, you know, everybody's at home. We're taking advantage of this pandemic. We're going to use this. This is going to be our residency. We're going to play this like this is a club. And this is where people can come hear us and see us. This is my digital and musical resume to the DJ world. And I produce it every week. And I wanted to put together the best thing that I could put together, from the video to the audio to the guests that I come in. I totally understand what you guys do because it's a production. And I use it as my resume and my residency. And during the pandemic, I think I did it pretty well, to where when we came out of the pandemic, I took a definitely growth in my DJ career. And you get into it, what you put into it. I invest in my equipment. I study it. I take it on very seriously. One thing that my cousin did teach me, Fast Eddie, you know what I'm saying? I don't name drop. I do it for the sake of giving him his respect. And
absolutely.
I don't name drop because it's like he told me, hey, I'm not going to help you. I want you to get it. I don't want you to make it because you're Fast Eddie's cousin. I don't want you to inherit my enemies. I don't want you to inherit this or do that. I want you to get it, and because you love it and because you deserve it. You've been around it your whole life. Liddell, the same thing. I want you to get it. You already know how to do this. And Glenn, the same thing. Hey, I'm not going to just give it to you.
Right.
He's very protective of the gate. So it's like when I finally went into a residency with my cousin at the Post. At the Post. So he didn't just give that to me. That was like, watching a grind take place, and he basically put me on from there. So I try to put together my best effort so that I can represent the culture the way that I need to, and that's fashion, music, and dance.
That's a beautiful thing.
Do that.
So, Avon, real quick, because we only have a minute left, what do we expect to hear from you on the ones and twos when you throw down for us?
Today? Well, today I'm going to give you a little bit of what my style is. I represent Chicago on the soulful side, but I always want to keep a Chicago house beat, a heartbeat.
Okay.
Chicago
Well, before we go to that, I just wanted to say one other thing. And you're in a room full of guys that, as you know, you do your show on Twitch. I do mine on YouTube and Twitch. You got Dave that does his show, The Vinyl Affair. And, and Rob also with this show, we all put, like you said, 100% in. And our expectation is there. And a lot of people ask this question. We talked about this at my house. A lot of people ask that question, man, during the pandemic. Hey, do you think these producers and people are gonna, remember us when the pandemic is over? And I told a lot of people, no. Why? Because they're gonna go with the easy bet that they already know. A lot of the promoters are not paying attention to the live streams that people do because it's just, you're doing that. They don't take that time and effort to pay attention, but it's the people who listen that you affect other people that never heard you before. People that never heard you before on this platform are going to hear you. So it's how you represent yourself when you're on that camera and on that mic. And you do an awesome job. So
thank you.
Looking forward to your set. And I hope you do play your song track in here, because I want these guys and I want everybody out there that's listening listening and watching to hear your new track that's out, or about to come out. So
definitely looking forward to that. All right, guys, stick around right here for more to come on the DaBooth312, broadcasting off WIT 88.9 FM Chicago, DaBoothRadio.com, and Classic House Radio.
As a mother, you don't want to have to worry about this bill is coming, but then she needs this chemo. That's a decision you shouldn't have to make.
At St. Jude, a family never sees a bill at all, not one bill. It's like the world has been lifted off of your shoulders.
The treatment doesn't get any better than what you receive at St. Jude. It saved my life. It saved my daughter's life. It saved our family.
Music is a bridge between the material and the spiritual. My name is Harvey Lauer, and I'm 82. As a blind person, you have to be aware that nobody can tell you what you can or can't do. You really have to try things. My folks got me a little radio in 1940, and that was the best Christmas present I ever got. When I was 11 years old is when I started to play music, play the piano, and then the accordion, and then the cello. My wife, who was also blind, was a good cook. When she died, that's when I started Meals on Wheels. America, let's do lunch.
1 in 6 seniors faces the threat of hunger, and millions more live in isolation. Drop off a hot meal and say a quick hello. Volunteer for Meals on Wheels by donating your lunch break at americaletsdolunch.org. This message brought to you by Meals on Wheels America and the Ad Council.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
music fills the soul. It's 12:08. Let's lose control. Take my hand, follow me on this fantasy. Get up, dancers, get up, let's get up, let's get up, let's get up, let's get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Dancers, get up, let's get up, let's get up, let's get up, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Dancers, get up, let's get up, let's get up, let's get up, let's get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Dancers, get up, let's get up, let's get up, let's get up, let's get up. Now that's the club that I know. That's the club that I know. Do that shit. Feel that shit. Do that shit. Feel that shit. Do that shit. Feel that shit.
mind, making love in soft colored light, way up in the sky. I'm waiting on my angel. 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 Waiting on my angel. Anticipates my heart. The power of love is in cycle. I see it in the stars. Waiting on my angel. Focusing my dreams. Looking for love and illusions that echoes in my dreams. I'm waiting on my angel. 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 I've waited so long for you. Praying, hoping, watching for the day you'll come to me. Then you appeared. You called my name and reached down and touched my very soul. You saved me. Where would I be without you? Because of you, I'm not alone. And every day I thank God for my angel. Catch me. I'm falling. Where would I be without you? Catch me, I'm falling down, 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 down. My angel, reach me. My angel, I belong to you.
Are you at risk for oral cancer?
I never chew tobacco.
I don't drink much.
Never smoked a cigarette in my life.
You're 3 times as likely to get oral cancer if you drink or use tobacco. What about HPV?
HPV. Isn't that about cervical cancer?
What does that have to do with oral cancer?
You're 30 times more likely to get oral cancer if you have HPV or the human papillomavirus.
HPV? Didn't know that.
Learn more about HPV and oral cancer at myoms.org. This message is brought to you by your oral and facial surgeons.
It's hard to keep track of all the health information that comes your way, but you still want to make the right decisions. Here's an easy one. Get tested for hepatitis C. It's a leading cause of liver cancer and often has no symptoms. People born from 1945 to 1965 are 5 times more likely to have hepatitis C. The good news is that now it can be cured. Talk with your doctor about getting a blood test for hepatitis C. Know for sure. A message from the CDC.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to DaBooth312, broadcasting off WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, DaBoothRadio.com, and Classic House Radio. Hopefully you guys are doing all right today. We're getting along with the show here, and today we're heating it up with our guest, DJ Avon, who just threw down for you guys. So if you just came in and you missed out on that great set, you'll have to see the relapse of the show once the post-production is done, and we put it back on our YouTube channel. All right, hope you guys are doing all right. Dave C. finally made it into the studio. We're happy to have him here and, sitting with us, joking around. And
running late like usual.
It happens. We know you're a real busy guy, brother, so we definitely understand. Definitely want to give another happy birthday to DJ Ron Tinsley in the house.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here on your day, your God-given day. So thank you so much for being here. And we thank your parents for making you because, brother, we love having you here in the family. So
yeah, but let's leave the birthday suit. We didn't ask for you to come in your birthday suit.
I ain't in here butt naked. Bucket naked. I didn't come in here bucket naked. I mean, I don't think
you came in late, Dave. You missed that part.
No, I didn't strip for nobody. I mean, but...
he thinks because it's radio that he can just run around naked.
Because I know we got cameras everywhere, And
so did Howard Stern, but he didn't hold him back.
Yeah, but you know what? I ain't going to say that on the radio. No, my mama dropped me off. And she has my car doing some stuff, some errands, because her car's getting worked on. But, it's too cold to be bucket naked. Unless I was somewhere in Jamaica or something like that, or back in the motherland, Africa, then maybe, but I just don't need the sand and stuff all up in the crevices. So. But no, it feels like a normal day. I want to say something sentimental, a special shout out. I know my daughter's not listening right now, but she's in California right now, and she's spreading her sister's ashes. Her sister passed away a few months ago, and she's in California with her mom, and they're spreading her ashes in San Diego. And she got a chance to get up and close with some live and wild sea lions, because there's a lot of them there in California. And, to deal with death at a young age, we're celebrating my life day, but, we got people dying every day from depression, suicide, and we got an opioid pandemic that's going on, or crisis that's going on, and it doesn't seem like there's a control on it as of yet, but not to take away from anything, but it make a dampener on anything. But, we got people that are suffering from depression and dying every day from either suicide. This is the worst time of the year for the military. So if you know anybody that's active duty or even in the reserves, hit them up, tell them you appreciate what they're doing, especially the active duty folks, because the military at this time of the year from November to January has the highest suicide rate anywhere. So if you know an active duty service member, male or female, just reach out to them and let them know you appreciate them. Because it is this, especially for the active duty folks and the reservists that are deployed. We still got the men and women wearing uniforms, and they're overseas somewhere protecting us or doing something for this country. And
this is the highest time of suicide. You know, I sound like a broken record, but every year the DoD puts out training guides for units to deal with the suicide problem, because it is at a a high rate. I can't even say the word.
Exponential.
Yeah, there you go. And it's sad because these are the people that volunteer to serve and protect this country, and we're not even at a quote unquote war right now, but they're still dying, you know. So please, I ask you for, as a birthday gift, if you want to do something for me, please reach out to someone. If you know a friend, family member, associate of a friend that's active duty, reach out to them, especially during the holidays, like Christmas time frame. If you could send a care package to these folks, you know, being in Afghanistan, Iraq, and going to Yemen, when you receive those care packages, even if you've never met the person that's sending it to you, it means a lot. So that's my public service announcement on my birthday. Reach out, and you know what? Don't forget our homeless veterans that's out there. If you could give them guys or gals a pair of socks, leftovers from your holiday meal, I know that'll go a long way. So I know I'm listing this long list of things, but we got a lot of people out there that's hurting, just hurting, and it's sad, you know. So, but on the up note, thank you all for tuning in each and every week. Mr. Avon, not DJ Avon, the artist formerly known as. Mr. Avon threw down on the ones and twos. Loved your set, brother. Love your track. Them edits, man. Dude. Yeah, you got, I'm going to be like, can I get, I hate to be asking, like, can I get that crate?
Can I get a folder? Can I get a folder?
Can I get that folder? Yeah. But yes, I mean, you played some really dope stuff. And again, congratulations to Internal Affairs. Much success with that and with your career. Mm-hmm. And this ain't going to be the last time you're going to see this guy on the show or on the Red Lab. So, Mr. Avon, thank you again. Mm-hmm. And it is a pleasure to have you here. And, you know, again, when you get those tracks released, please send them to Rob so we could get them in the rotation and
yeah, I'll get you the emails and stuff too.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I definitely will do that.
And big ups to Miss Ladybug, our former resident DJ. She's tuned in here on the booth today, so showing her support. So big ups to Miss Ladybug. Thank you for tuning in. Miss you.
Hi, sweetie.
Saw her last night. She was getting her groove on. You know,
yeah,
moving through the crowd, dipping and dodging. I'm like, girl, sit down somewhere.
We had to sell that last night. You know,
yeah,
it was so much going on in the city. Big up to Chicago. Yeah. You know, it's the only place you can come and have such a variety of choices wherever your heart desires to take you. And it was a total humbling moment to be even involved with all of the big name tickets that was going on in the city yesterday, because you know we didn't have to be there. You could have been on the back page, but we was on the front page with all the main events, and we held our own. And I'm so proud of that. I'm so proud of my team. I'm thanking everybody that came out to the Aerofest. The Aerofest is going to be an annual event, and we're going to keep that going. We got so many soulful Sagittarians just right here in this city alone that play this music, and I want to make it a festival because I'm a proud Sagittarian.
Amen.
And Ladybug is part of it. She puts up with my madness. They say I run internal affairs like Prince runs Paisley Park. So, you know, I'm just driven, you know what I'm saying? And I apologize, and I'm thankful for them, but I love them all. And, you know, you got to be focused.
Now, that was your first event at the Lodge, right?
It's my first event at the Lodge, and it's actually Internal Affairs' first event, period.
Well, you know, I didn't even, and this is the bad thing, because like you just mentioned, there's so many places, so many events. I have driven past the Lodge, doggone, almost every day and didn't know the Lodge was right there. Mm-hmm. So when I put it in the GPS to come support you, once I saw it's right down 51st Street, I'm like, I live off of 51st, and okay, I'm driving. I'm like, as I'm getting closer, I'm like, wait a minute, I drive. Then I turn and it's right there. I'm like,
Man, I done drove past this place 100 million times, didn't even know it was right there.
Yeah, Craig Loftus put together the Bat Cave.
Yeah.
You know, it kind of remind me of a club in New York. You would never know it's there. And when you get inside, all of the circus, all of the sounds are there. And, you know, it put together a good thing. And I'm thankful for him, Tonka Toy, Aiden, and all of the large staff for having us and hosting this event. You know, and, you know, we all sat back at the end of it, and they were very proud of the turnout with everything that was going on yesterday.
Yeah, definitely. I wish I could have stayed longer, but like I said, I had to dip out and put on my Batman suit on.
Exactly.
And fly over to 5800 last night, and again, it was a good night. It was a good night for house music. It's always a good night for house music.
Yes.
There isn't one in particular night that is better than the other. You know, the great thing about folks like us that are doing what we're doing online, the weather could be dreadful. I don't want to say the S word. It could be really effed up outside, but you can stay home. And now with technology, you got your surround sound, your big screen TV. We still want you to come out to the event, but you could still jam with us at your house or in your car as you go into the event. So that's the upside with technology, you know. And it's guys like us in this room that put the hard work, sweat and tears in, and dedication. That's the number one thing. So thank you again for what you're doing. Truly appreciate it. For those that didn't know, Mr. Avon and I were on another show that is no longer. I hope it comes back. We were on a show called 2+2, and we were interviewing some top name people in the Chicago house industry. So we'll see what happens with that. So stay tuned with that. But Rob, what else do you have going on?
Not much. You know, just trying to keep working and keep pushing us forward and take us to another level come next season, and that's going to be a big thing for us. You know, we're coming up on our 200th episode, and you know, we're just keep grinding and keep doing what we're doing. We're definitely branching out. We're moving. You know, Booth Radio's moving out to a couple other states, and possibly out of this country into another country, or actually a couple countries. See how the talks work and how everything goes, but you know, always got to keep pushing, you know, to reach that next plateau, and can't stay dormant, you know, can't stay sleeping. So
exactly,
constantly pushing, and just like our guest, you know, we had the passion amongst us, and we got to keep pushing for that, and you know, bring the unity and keep the unity alive. Again, that's something I've stressed from day one, and I can't stress it enough that I really don't care what everyone else thinks or believes when it comes to unity, but we live it and we show it each and every day here at DaBooth312, and that's exactly what we're about, and we continue to be about.
Mr. Avon, do you have any other events that you're a part of or that's coming up that you'd like to announce?
Oh man, after this busy December, Internal Affairs, my Twitch channel, we just took a whole December off. We've been grinding since the pandemic, and needed a much needed mental break to refresh, regroup, come back even stronger. So next things that we got going up is with one of our members, Melvin Gentry, is having a 3-hour show on House Nation Music. And I'll be producing that from Internal Affairs Studio. We're getting Internal Affairs Studio up and running. And coming January, we're going to take Internal Affairs and the Twitch channel to a whole nother level of improvement and just making everything better. Putting together a next event for Internal Affairs, coming out with our unit, Ladybug, myself, Melvin Gentry, and Rough Rock. And we're just putting together some things. We have Vortex Christmas special coming up with DJ Alicia on DJ Alicia's Twitch channel, Vortex.
Now, with that, do you have anything in the summer that's going to be jumping off for Internal Affairs, or it's still stuff in the works, or?
It's always in the works. You know, you don't want to put together, you know, so many picnics happen here in the city. You know, I don't want to be just, you know, another broken record in there. You know, I think you got to put the work in to see what you're pushing out and putting forward. As long as you represent it the right way, I want us to be involved in whatever's the best professional, audio, visual, everything all together. If it can't be right, then we're not going to be involved.
I heard that. Dave, what do you got coming up? Anything coming up?
I got a few events coming up.
Yeah, quite a few from what I saw. Man,
I'm tired. I ain't even did half of it, and I'm tired. Well, when we wrap it up here later on at 5 o'clock, I'll be doing a vinyl set on DJ Reich's page.
Okay.
Next Friday, I'll be up by Wicker Park, West on North, which is 2509 West North Avenue. I'll be doing a setup that way. And then next week, I'll be playing for somebody's birthday.
Belated birthday party.
Belated birthday party. Yeah. We couldn't do it this weekend, but top of the park. Celebrating your birthday. So I'll be there.
Be there.
Let me see what else. All right, let me see.
That's Saturday, December 11th.
Then we go to the next Friday, which would be what, 17th? I'll be at the Get Down Before Christmas, which is at Local 83.
Okay.
Myself, Georgie Porgy, Gino Rock and Romo, Patrick Wayne, 3J, bunch of guys.
Stellar lineup.
Yeah, pretty decent lineup. I'm lucky to be a part of that. And then that Saturday, I'll be at Berwyn Tap Room for Mackie C's birthday party.
Okay. Anything for New Year's?
Not yet.
Yeah, mine is open
yet.
too.
Not yet. Well, not that it's. I mean, I work in the wintertime snow removal, so I try to leave certain things open because historically I've been working. So I turn down bookings, and if I pop up, I'll just come support.
Right.
But I don't want to burn anybody that books me and say, hey, I can't make it.
Right.
But honestly, this year I've talked to a lot of DJs who have asked me the same thing. Anything for the new year? Are you doing anything? And I said, no, I'm taking the new year off and just relaxing, keeping it with family. And they're like, yeah, me too. And I'm getting that more and more from a lot of DJs, a lot of groups, organizations that, you know what, we're not doing anything for New Year's. Now, I'm not saying nobody's doing anything, but a lot less this year than ever before. Even during the pandemic, when it was at the heart of it, people were doing underground stuff. And for some reason, this year, it's just not as much going on.
I think like what's happening, a lot of DJs, myself included, every time we go out here in the party scene, we're putting ourselves at risk with what's going on with the COVID, 19 and everything. That our families, we have to be concerned about how many chances are we going to go out here in certain environments where we know certain protocols aren't being necessarily followed to the T.
Right.
My family members, are very protective about this. So, sometimes we got to pick and choose our poison.
Yeah.
So when you go out there, you got to be able to protect yourself up for so long. Sometimes you got to fall back. It's just part of the society where we at now. That's just real talk.
I mean, that hits home hard for me because I lost my father to COVID. Both my parents were in the hospital simultaneously with COVID. My mom came out, my father didn't. And that's something that hits home to me. So you're right. So as Dave mentioned, we got Top of the Park on December 11th from 2 to 8. It's no cover. I'm saying it again, no cover. We do have catered food there for $10 and below.
Great food.
Great food.
Yeah.
If you haven't had those jerk wraps, come try that jerk wrap. Try that buffalo chicken dip. But it's also a BYOB. There is a $10 donation for the BYOB portion. Again, it's no cover. $10 donation if you bring a bottle or a case of your drink. But that's for cups, ice, and mixer. And the music starts from 2 p.m. till 8 p.m. with a very beautiful panoramic scenery of the North going down. I can't even
It's his
talk
birthday. We're going to give him a slip.
Yeah.
He's taking a plethora of problems today.
Yeah, my mouth is sticky. It's all those shots I took last night.
It's a panoramic view.
Panoramic view of
of
the
Lakeshore Drive
and downtown, and then you got all of the South
You
Side
can even
and the
see
West.
Indiana from there.
Yeah, you can.
On a clear day.
On a clear day and part of the dusk, because when it's getting dusk, you see everything.
Yeah.
And then I'm a part of Gina Martinez's birthday party, which is going to be on the 18th at Durbin's. And I believe that's a free event out in Palos Hills. And then we'll be at Local 83 the following weekend on a Sunday. I don't have dates in front of me, but yeah. So that's the rundown of what I got. And then I'm going to jump on the ones and twos in a few minutes and throw down for y'all. So
what kind of birthday mix we getting from you?
If I can remember, this might be Garage House I'm going to play.
Okay.
Some Garage House, not Garbage House. It's nothing garbage in house music. It'd be a Garage House set. I believe that's what it is that's on there. But yeah, I hope you all enjoy it, and I hope you're enjoying this Sunday, the 5th. I can't talk with it. The Bears lost again. That's nothing new.
Oh, no.
Here at home with our weather, and they still lost to a domed stadium team that's from Arizona. How does that happen?
Yeah. Right.
But anyway, but hopefully this Major League Baseball lockdown does not affect the baseball season, because that is America's pastime. I think it is. I think football is America's pastime, but it is what it is. But no, I'm just feeling blessed to be here, to be amongst you all, and to see another day. So I'm gonna shut my mouth and get ready to play.
All right, brother.
I want to thank you guys for having me.
Thank you for
really
coming
had
out.
a nice
Definitely.
time kicking it with you guys.
Well, that's good. We're always happy that you enjoy it and our guests enjoy themselves here. So thank you so much. Make sure you spread the word, brother.
Most
The door is
definitely.
open to you, bro.
Most definitely. I'll do that.
All right, guys. Stick around right here for more to come. You guys are going to hear DJ Ron Tinsley, the birthday boy, throwing down the ones and twos for you guys right here for the best sounds of the underground on the DaBooth312, broadcasting from WIT 88.9 FM Chicago, DaBoothRadio.com, and Classic House Radio.
alojaste dentro de mi corazón. Solo hallo permanencia en tu recuerdo. Para amar no necesitas más que aprender a volar, 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 a volar.
Hi, I'm Vivica Fox. Every year, millions of animals lose their homes and end up in shelters. Learn how to help animals in need of rescue and adoption at AmericanHumane.org and be a hero to our best friends in their worst times.
Hi, I'm Lourdes Stefan, host of Univision's Sal y Pimienta. Cancer treatment can steal your beauty, confidence, and self-esteem. It causes changes in your skin and your hair. But Look Good, Feel Better can help. Visit lookgoodfeelbetter.org to find a workshop in your area. Let us help you feel like you again.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
remember coming home in the morning. It was a combination of everything. The years go by, people change, places change, but the music stays the same. In my heart, it's always about house music. In my heart, it's always about the bass and the soul.
Trust me. Yeah.
You know, like the way we used to do it. Another lonely day. Another lonely day. Let it fade. Woo. Don't you give it all away.
NLS Bard gives patrons the freedom to read their way.
Bard is this beautiful web-based program for searching for books and for the ability to download them.
For more information, call 1-888-NLS-READ.
Paying for insurance may not be on your favorites list, but paying more to cover the cost of insurance fraud only adds to the frustration. Some people cheat their insurance companies a little, exaggerating a claim or adding to the items that were supposedly stolen when the car was broken into. But some people make a living out of cheating insurance companies. For example, they stage auto accidents and claim injuries that never happened. They file phony workers' compensation claims to collect unearned wages and payments for medical bills. Or contractors intentionally do shoddy repair work after a storm or no repairs at all, as long as they get paid up front. Most doctors, lawyers, and contractors are honest, but the dishonest ones look at insurance companies as easy targets and rip them off to the tune of billions of dollars every year. And guess who pays for their crimes? You do. Help us make them pay. Each year, we help law enforcement put hundreds of insurance fraudsters out of business. If you know something about insurance fraud, call us at 1-800-TEL-NICB. A public service message from the National Insurance Crime Bureau.
Regional World Entertainment presents The Booth. Check us out every Sunday on WIIT 88.9 FM in Chicago, 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Download that free app, tune in, and get the best sounds of the underground with The Booth.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to DaBooth312. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the show and all the great music that we try to provide to you from all Chicago-related music sources. So whether it be a DJ or a producer or a record label, all from Chicago. And that's what we try to push and promote is the unity of Chicagoland house music. Hopefully you guys, if you have not yet said happy birthday to DJ Ron Tinsley, get on that social media site, whether it be our Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Mixer, Mixcloud, Pinterest, Smashcast, TikTok, Tumblr, Twitch, Twitter. We're pretty much everywhere.
It's a plethora of places that we are on. A plethora.
He's getting it now. He can talk now. Make sure you reach out and extend a very, very well-deserved happy birthday to our brother right here, DJ Ron Tinsley.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So if you didn't get a chance to hear it earlier, we have a lot of events coming up, and one of the most that we want to push and promote is Top of the Park. That's right. Top of the Park for the Investor 7 will be going on for next Saturday. You guys need to make sure you show up. Ronnie, want to tell more about it?
It is a indoor.
Say it again.
Indoor rooftop party.
What's that mean, indoor rooftop party? How can that be?
We are inside, not in the cold. I'm not doing an Eskimo party. I'm sorry. I may be from Chicago, but I'm not part of the Black Eskimo tribe anymore. So therefore, it is a indoor rooftop party. Please get the word out. Indoor rooftop party, Saturday, December 11th, from 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And we have yours truly, DJ Ron Tinsley, Aura TW, Dave C., Vincent R., Marquez Antonio, Tony Techniques, and Rick Johnson. Didn't forget anybody. Rick Johnson, all on the lineup. We do have catered food by Meals by Mall, and food is from $10 and down. Great.
And how much is that?
$10 and below.
Mm-hmm. And that's for the food.
For the food. If you bring a bottle, it's a BYOB event. If you bring a bottle or a case of beer, either or, it's a $10 donation for cups, ice, and mixer. Even if you bring your own mixer, it's still $10 donation. You will get a wristband. We have it all set up. It is very organized, well put together, and awesome music, awesome scenery of the downtown Chicago area and all around the Chicagoland area on that rooftop, indoor rooftop again, on December 11th from 2 p.m.
Hopefully we're still going by September.
I hope so.
We are celebrating your birthday as well as Tony Techniques.
Yes. Right. And if you have a birthday, if you are a Sagittarius and your birthday is in this time frame, please come up and celebrate with us. And that's all about Top of the Park. If you haven't been, come check it out. Let us know give us some feedback if you like the event. And then afterwards, we do our cleanup and everything, and then we get ready for the booth on Sunday. So that's what we got coming up next week. So please come out, support, come and check it out. You might enjoy it, and then you might want to bring your friends and come back, and we try to do this monthly. So, like I said, it is something well put together, well thought of, and we're doing this for you, all the people, for the music of house music and Chicago. So we will wrap up with that.
Well, hold on, because I got an announcement about another event.
Talk?
I forget.
Every now and then I like to put my 2 cents in.
2 cents. 2 cents.
Make
Not
it
even
4.
a full stamp. You can't even get a stamp of approval.
Uno dos.
Dos.
Okay, so I was just informed that we will be doing this year. We skipped it because of COVID the past couple of years. Mm-hmm. Pablo and I organized an event called the White Elephant DJ Gift Exchange. We've done it, I believe, 2 years running. We skipped a couple of years, so we're back now. And so if any DJs is interested, it will be December 19th at Berwyn Tap Room, which is a Sunday, and there'll be a Bears game on the tube. It will be from 7 p.m. till midnight on a Sunday.
Okay.
So all DJs, get at Pablo Gonzalez, message him if you're interested, and we'll fill you in on the details on how to participate in the gift exchange part. And all the DJs will play a short set.
Okay. And on the 18th, I'm going to promote this one more time. Yours truly. And Marquez Antonio, DJ Alicia, DJ Voodoo, Bad Boy Beto. We're going to be playing Gina Martinez's birthday party at the Durban in Palos Hills on the 18th of December. I don't think there's a cover, but stay tuned. We'll talk about it more next week. But that'll be Gina Martinez's birthday. Thank you, Gina, for coming out yesterday to 5800 and partying with us.
She's a great supporter.
Yes, she helped bring in my birthday at midnight. I totally appreciate it. Thank you so much. Thank you, DJ Alicia, DJ Box, Brian Williams, everybody that was a part of that last night. I appreciate it. Thank you. Love you guys. And that's it for today.
Well, I'm going to give real quick one more shout out for a birthday up and coming. So Friday, I was invited to come out to Larry Saladin, the owner, president, CEO of Funk Junk Records. It'll be his birthday, and he'll be holding it at the Gold Room this Friday. So make sure you guys come out and say happy birthday. And you might hear a lot of new tracks out there. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of great DJs, producers for that as well.
I've invited him to be part of the birthday shout out. So if you're watching, brother, send me that photo. You know what to do.
All right. So with that said, make sure you guys like, share, follow all of our social media sites that you're affiliated with. Look for us, find us. They were out there. If you can't find us, you're not looking hard enough, because I'm telling you, people check Google, find us anywhere and everywhere. All right, guys. Till next week, we love yous. Peace.